The grading results for the 2025 College Scholastic Ability Test reveal that the Korean and mathematics sections were far easier compared to last year's exam, which has been dubbed a killer CSAT. Remarkably, the number of students who achieved perfect scores across all subjects rose to 11 this year, a significant increase from just one student last year.
2025학년도 대학수학능력시험 채점 결과 국어, 수학, 영역은 불수능으로 평가받은 작년보다 매우 쉬웠던 것으로 나타났습니다. 지난해 한 명뿐이었던 전 과목 만점자도 11명이나 나왔습니다. Okay, so I guess it was definitely easier than last year.
Yeah, there are some numbers that show that the CSAT that was taken on November 14th of this year was a bit easier than last year's. So if we only look at the Korean sections and the math sections, in each of them, there were about 1,000 perfect scores.
Oh, wow.
In
Okay.
each, for those sections only.
Right.
But as far as the entire test, receiving a perfect score, there were 11. So last year there was only one, so it's 10 more than last year.
Yeah.
So people would assume that it's a little bit easier.
And remember, we reported that there were a great amount of students that took the test.
Yes.
So maybe perhaps that's why, I mean, of course it was easy, but the likelihood of more students having perfect scores, there were more students.
Right.
Look,
There
yeah.
were a lot of students, people wanting to try and get it again. If you look at the 11 perfect scores, 4 of them are current students that haven't graduated yet, and 7 were graduates of
I see.
school. So you would assume that this is at least their second time taking
time.
it.
Yeah.
So
Well, good
that
for
just
them.
goes to show you the more times you take a test,
That's right.
the more the better scores you tend to get.
That's right, students. Chesu is not such a bad thing. You
Oh,
get
yeah.
another try. Yeah.
I mean, with such an important test, I would, I'd take it as many years until I got the score that I wanted.
Well, that is very true.
Yeah.
Very true. Okay. So here it was dubbed a killer CSAT.
Yes.
So if something is dubbed, D-U-B-B-E-D,
Yes.
comes from, what is that?
So
Dubbed.
Korean people, even in Korean, we often hear the word dubbing.
Dubbing,
right?
yes.
When we're watching a movie, when the voices are changed. But this dubbed here is talking about giving something another name or being received or thought of as something. So here we said last year's CSAT was dubbed a killer CSAT. So it was a particularly difficult CSAT.
Yeah. So it's a little bit of a nickname.
Yeah, it's kind of like
basically.
giving it a nickname.
Yeah,
You're
that's right.
calling it by something that isn't its official name.
All right. Well, I hope the students who didn't get the scores that they desired are not too disappointed. Maybe perhaps you should think about maybe trying next year.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Okay. The grading results for the 2025 College Scholastic Ability Test, CSAT, reveal that the Korean and mathematics sections were far easier compared to last year's exam, which was dubbed a killer CSAT. Remarkably, the number of students who achieved perfect scores across all subjects rose to 11 this year, a significant increase from just one student last year.